So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. And the West will start out with the possession. And here is Johnson. Pass to Mullen. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Johnson in the corner. Fires from deep. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Usually the one that's initiating plays. That time Johnson shows he can be effective off the ball.
Johnson over to help. Here's Bird. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Johnson with it. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
A bit ago, Brad Nelson and I were able to talk. I asked him about the most difficult aspect to game plan for Larry Bird. About he's a great shooter. You know he's going to make shots. But when he's setting up the rest of the team and dicing you up, that's when they become unstoppable. Surprising answer, but you can see it. Back over to you.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Johnson. Pass to McDaniel. Elbow shot, and the jumper falls for him.
Nice touch on the mid-range shot by McDaniel. Finding points out there.
And here's the East. It's a three-point game. Bird right side. Cranes the three-pointer. Bird's got 5 now.
He was totally prepared to take his shot right off the pass.
Johnson inside. The rebound by Nance. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Inside. Pass to the captain. Barkley with a screen on Johnson. Back to Barkley. Clock at 6. They now take the lead. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West. Trailing by 2. Fires it up. And it's Wilkins. That time on the assist by Johnson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And here's the West with the ball. And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Nance against Robinson. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Wilkins. That's tipped.
Fantastic effort on defense. Protecting the rim with his length.
Miller, no up. Now here's Johnson. The kick out to Wilkins. High, arcing shot, and they're able to recover.
Nance, one of the superb shot blockers in the game. Just has a real good sense of when to elevate on the defensive end.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Now, here's Wilkins. That shot wide open.
If he's set up neat, he's going to deliver. He is hungry to score.
To the inside. Banked in off the glass. Bird's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
Johnson dishes to Wilkins. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Puts up a deep 3. And another 3 from the East. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West All-Stars. 8-point game. Wilkins outside. Back to Johnson. Here's Robinson. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
It's hard to think of a better option than getting the ball to Robinson inside.
And the East All-Stars call time here. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Cummings, he's checked in for McDaniel. And it's Dumars in for Wilkins. Hot Rod Williams is checked in for the East. Jordan comes in for Bird. The captain. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You know, sometimes defenses just sleep on this guy. They forget how explosive he can be.
Explosive is right. He's more than happy, though, Clark, to remind them of what he can do when airborne.
Indeed.
And for a point guard like him to be able to dunk it, it's extra devastating for a defense when this happens.
The West trails by 10. Johnson surveying the floor. Back of the rim.
And I like how versatile he is on offense. Capable of burning defenses in so many ways.
And Robinson comes to help. Jordan in the corner. The three-pointer is right on target. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
Jumping all over them right from the tip-off. They now have a double-digit advantage.
They look like the more confident team so far. This is why they've grabbed such a substantial lead so fast.
Here's the captain. He's got 7. Shots good by Miller.
Right from the start, they set the tone and were the more dominant team.
I love how they've looked right from the tip. Doing an amazing job building this lead.
Johnson goes in. Outside Mullen. Back to Dumars. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. All sorts of time. And there's the call by the official. They'll clock the basket here following the goaltending call.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Doherty comes in for Robinson. And Wilkins subbed in for Magic Johnson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Right out of the starting blocks. They've been dominant at the offensive end.
And that early momentum has helped them put together a nice lead.
Substitution on the court.
Dumars kicks to Payton. Down low. Here's the 3. And no good that time. And so it's the East All-Stars looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. We'll take a quick break. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game. Jordan against Dumars. Count it. Good. Jordan's got 7.
Smooth as silk. MJ with one of the best pull-up jumpers you'll ever see.
Here's Cummings. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist.
Teams love hammering the ball inside and getting easy looks.
Lets it go from 11. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Just a smart play by Abdul Rauf, creating a scoring opportunity for a ready shooter.
You know, I just can't get my head around this decision at this point. I mean, you got to keep the clock going right now.
Not sure what he was thinking there. I'm sure this will be something Coach will highlight during the next film session.
McDaniel's checked in for the West. The captain's checked in for the East.
That's why Payton's teammates have confidence in him and trust him, because he understands when he should take these quick shots.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
And the defensive effort like that, That's why they're trailing.
Exactly. Oof! You have to meet the offense's physicality. And they did not.
Yeah, because when you don't, this is what happens. They throw it right down in your face.
Shots good by Barkley. And the East leads by 15.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Shoots from the high post. Payton can't get it to go.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Outside Jordan. To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You know, their offenses look a little more tied together, more cohesive when compared to the opposition, which is why they're shooting a better percentage.
Yeah, and give the coaching staff credit for how they are guiding this team, getting the guys to run their plays.
And he gets it back.
You see the energy he plays with on defense. Phenomenal work.
Oh, and the jam by Williams. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Dumars and stolen by Jordan. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 12 assists.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Mullins is checked in, and then for the East, Bird comes in for Williams, and Miller's subbed in for Hobson. Dumars, the pass to Wilkins. Back to Dumars. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Dumars got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's the captain.
Oh, yeah. He's in this game for a reason, Kev.
The West trails by 20. Dumars dishes to Wilkins. Pass to McDaniel. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wilkins. Rebounded by the captain.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Jacks up a 3. The West All-Stars pull it in. Here's McDaniel. Some nice passing here by the West. Dumars kicks to Wilkins. Back to Dumars. Rebounded by the captain. The captain's got his 6th rebound on the night. Takes the 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7th or 8th shooting night so far.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the league. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
And so now, a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Cummings, he's checked in for the West. Johnson comes in for Joe Dumars. And then for the East All-Stars, Williams comes in for Barkley. And Hobson's subbed in for Jordan. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Here's the captain, and another 3 from the East.
He is determined.
1:51 left here in the second. Right at the free throw line. Johnson over to help. Out to Miller. Shooting over Cummings. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
He's got this offense absolutely humming. And I love the patience and timing he's added to his game. Very obvious he's worked on that.
And this is what a coach loves to see. Looking to create for others and making the killer pass.
High post, Johnson. He has 7. And here are the East All-Stars now. On the wing, Bird. Pass to the captain. Williams, a screen on Johnson. Floats it up for Williams.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
.59 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Johnson. Now here Cummings can't hit. And they've been moving the ball park really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
What a slam right there.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Johnson. T right on him. Mullen kicks to Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. 9 points for Johnson.
Magic so adept at taking what the defense gives him. Nice shot.
And here's Miller outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tries to save it. Got it up. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the East All-Stars with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game. Here's the captain from past the arc, and another 3 from the east. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West, and he drives in. Goes up on the high post. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Johnson's got 11 points.
Great pull-up by Magic. At his height, with his release point, you can't stop that shot.
Barkley the pass to Bird. Here's the captain. He's guarded by Johnson. The captain. Clock at 4. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. And another 3 from the East.
When it comes to scoring the ball, he is prolific and proficient.
Johnson outside. Outside Mullen. And to get open is Robinson. And it's Mullen that time on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. And here's the East. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Here's Robinson. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Miller, the pass to the captain. Fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by the West.
Even for good shooters like him, that's still a bit deep.
Well, we've seen him make those before, but it's not an easy shot.
The shot's good from Mullen.
It's a mistake to let Mullen find space in mid-range. His strong mechanics can make it a go-to for him.
Here's the captain, and he banks in the layup. The captain's got 12 now in this quarter.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Turning defense into...
Markey was going to take it all the way.
Love the activity defensively, leading to points.
They're starting to idle down and settle in. Much better shot selection this half.
Yeah, they're showing great patience at the offensive end.
The East All-Stars shooting their first foul shot of the night. That free throw good from Miller. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Mullen. To halt the run. Wilkins surveying the defense. Just 4 to shoot. Johnson, a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Wilkins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's the captain, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He's ready, willing, and able to carry the load offensively.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Six to shoot. Inside, here's Barkley, and Barkley throws it down home.
Not the biggest foreman out there. However, his great leaping ability, it more than makes up for his lack of height.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Here's Johnson. Bird pulls it in.
Cannot believe he missed that one. And I'm sure he can't either.
The captain passes to Bird. Drills the three-pointer. Bird's got 10 points in the game.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this from outside, they become hard to beat.
It's stolen by Barkley. Here's the captain. He has 40. Shoots from the elbow. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another area where they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
An outstanding finisher. Wilkins is at his best when he's attacking aggressively.
Started by Johnson. Here's the captain, and that one is hammered home.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Cummings, he's checked in for the West. A big group substitution here for the East. Hot Rod Williams is checked in for Nance. Williams comes in for Barkley. Hobson's checked in for Bird. And Jordan subbed in for Miller. Robinson, that's good.
Well, I like the stroke of David Robinson, especially from the mid-range area. I mean, softly lofting these shots up like he's in the gym all by himself.
Here's the captain. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Showing just how dominant he can be. He's just carrying this offense right now.
Going inside, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Here's Johnson, 13 points in the game. It's tipped.
That's how to make a stand. Some determined defense inside.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. The West making some changes. Brad Doherty is checked in for Robinson. Dumars comes in for Mullen. And it's Peyton in for Magic Johnson. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, fans, I can't hear you. Are you ready? It's t-shirt giveaway time.
Coach, you look at all the turnovers. What a way to drive your coach crazy. I know it would drive you crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute it.
Peyton can't get it to go. And here are the East All-Stars. Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan. Here's Peyton. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Another steal. And here's the break. Pops it up for Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
No doubt about the brilliance of Jordan as a player. Outstanding at knowing when to go get that alley-oop.
Cummings can't hit. Here's the captain. And so it's the East All-Star. Able to put on a show for the Agents. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game. Pass to McDaniel. Dumars kicks to Mullen. Back to Dumars. Some nice passing here by the West. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dumars got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the West All-Stars. Mullen against Jordan. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And once Jordan gets rolling, you're done. Because he's relentless in how he continues to attack.
Mullen against Jordan. The shot's good from Mullen.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
Mullen's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Jordan. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
Back to Dumars. Mullen kicks to Dumars. Back to Mullen. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The lefty with a textbook jump shot. Mullen is so reliable on those catch-and-shoot attempts.
And coach, a foul here, and it looked to be an intentional foul.
I'm not really sure why he did that. Maybe a miscommunication.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, and a switch here also for the East. The captain's checked in for Abdul Rauf. Cummings gone 1 of 4 so far. And Jordan has it in the corner. Shoots. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
Tremendous ability to catch and shoot the basketball. He's got that shot in his bag.
Pass to McDaniel. From the stripe. The West again cannot hit. Here's Hobson. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. That one goes in. The captain's got 50 points. So it's the West now. And here's Dumars. Releases from 15, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Great use of the mid-range. Joe Dumars pouring in 2.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. From deep, the captain with the bucket. The captain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, you got to take those long-range looks when they come your way. Don't wait.
Up top, Dumars. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
That kind of defense isn't going to get it done, especially when it comes to a scorer of his caliber.
Williams, a screen on Dumars. And it's Williams with the jam.
The lead pass, executing one, takes a high basketball IQ.
Williams against Robinson. Pass to Dumars. 18 feet out. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Dumars fully understands his role in this offense, including what shots to take.
Here's the captain. And another 3 from the East.
A really good example of just simply executing their game plan, and as a result, they're out big.
And sometimes it can be challenging to maintain a big lead, but they've done a great job doing exactly this.
And Dumars gets it to go.
So quick off the drive. Dumars can fly by you.
Here's the captain, covered by Dumars.
Sniping away with great confidence.
They're certainly taking threes in bunches. Can't blame them given the results they're seeing right now.
Outside Dumars. Pass to McDaniel.
2 minutes left.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And with how effective he's been offensively, you'd like to see him be more aggressive. He needs to keep shooting if they want to cut into this lead.
And another three from the East.
Filling it up in a hurry.
A minute 50 left in the game. Pass to Mullen. Outside Dumars. Tries it from the top of the key. East grabs the miss. The captain's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
Just pulled up right over him. Saw the spot and executed.
Dumars with it. To the inside. Picked his pocket. Here. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Chris Mullen.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the... And it's Johnson in for Dumars. The East also changing it up. Lewis checked in for Williams. And it's Abdul Rauf in for Hobson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the... Lewis. There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
What a way for them to finish the game. Closing it out with some terrific play.
We've seen too many games slip away late. They did a great job of putting this one to bed.
It's deflected.
So
Oh, my God.
unreal. Showing no mercy on the rack. Wow. What a throwdown.
I know. Look at his teammates over there. They're loving it and letting him know it, too.
And if you're the other team, you take that personally. Don't want anyone to get the best of you.
Here's Johnson. It's deflected.
There is no back down in this fella, putting everything into his defense.
Abdul Rauf kicks to Jordan. Over McDaniel. Gets the bucket.
Nothing wrong with the mid-range J to keep padding to the lead.
And they gave him a bit too much space on that chance. Need to tighten up the D.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.